All right, well, welcome back here. Again, we're in sunny Ettrick, Wisconsin for the second hook of the year for the WTPA. This is our first state hook. And while we get into the state classes, I want to talk to the unofficial representative of the Pro Farm class. It's a brand new class this year to the WTPA. We're hoping it's going to be a big addition, Colton. And I tell you, it brings a lot of new blood to the class and to the WTPA. And I tell you, you're pretty excited, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely. We got 6 hooks this year for points. I think we got like 8 signed up, and we're picking up a few as we go along the way, it seems like. It's pretty affordable for the most part. Pulling really ain't affordable, but it's easy to get into. It's pretty common parts laying around, tires, 20.8 you can get from the farm, have them cut. 9,500 pounds, so you ain't really got to worry about weight savings that much. It's a good class to get into. Hopefully takes off here within the next year or so.
So the first thing I noticed last week at Ellsworth, we had a chance to talk to the top winners of the class. Of course, Phil, he's been around, done this for a few years, but the other 2 individuals, very young guys. You got a lot of youth in this class, guys, just kind of getting their feet wet in the sport.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good way to get into NTPA, WTPA. A lot of guys like my age that are, might have had too hot to farm or something. They want to step to the next level. They want to be a part of a good organization. It's a good way to step into it.
So, of course, there's representatives all over. I think most people in this club consider themselves to be a representative, somebody they can reach out and talk to. So there's a lot of guys in your class that somebody could reach out to and if they want to get involved in this class.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of people. Myself, Blake Coles from Minnesota, UPM, him and Bill Deluge, they're great. Picklers, Brody, Bryce, Vern with Badger State. He comes and pulls with us once in a while. There's a few more that are being built that they could give you insights or get you in contact with who you got to be in touch with.
So again, it's like I said, it's a class for a lot of guys to get involved, but it's also a class where a lot of you guys have been pulling for a long time in different aspects, and now you get a chance to be in the big club. Everything's sanctioned, teched, and it's a big time here. It means something.
Right. Yeah, we're all on a level playing field. We all got to abide by the same rules. Get checked every week. It's a great group. There's no borderline and gray areas that you can push. Everybody's kind of tapped out when you get to the top. Now it's all down to setup and driver and who makes the right call on the track.
So again, this class kind of pulls all over, so it's an opportunity for guys. Maybe they don't want to get involved every week, but they can come out for a hook or 2. I know you guys get a little bit of a break in the next coming weeks, but then you get back at it in Lancaster, so that's a chance maybe to see a few more tractors.
Yeah, hopefully we can draw a few out of Iowa or southern Wisconsin. Then from there, I believe we go up to River Falls, which hopefully can draw a few out of Minnesota again and pick up a few along the way from in the state here that are getting finished up. I know a couple waiting on paint jobs and parts yet. It'll be out.
So as we kind of wrap this up, is there anybody you can think of, maybe some people you want to thank to get this club or this class kind of up and running, some people that come to mind?
Mondovi, Chris Bickler, Al Cook at the meeting, he brought it up. The guys in Minnesota, they've been helpful so far, coming along supporting to get us good numbers. At Ellsworth, we had 14 hooks, so that's pretty good for a first class.
So I will end this by saying you talked about you're getting your wrap on your machine tomorrow. You put a lot of time and effort into it. It's got a new look this year. You got a chance to get out there on the track last week. I know it wasn't the results you expected or hoped, but it's a chance to get one more hook under your belt. And how are you feeling about your team and your success this year?
If we can just stay consistent, I think we'll come around. I've hit a few brush hooks and done well. It's just luck of the draw last week, I guess, and hopefully we can improve on there, get on the dyno here coming up and get it tuned in, try a few parts. Last time I was on the dyno was 2 years ago, so it's been a little bit.
All right, then, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. We've got a chance to talk to Colton Bartelt for the brand new Pro Farm class, officially a points class this year for the WTPA. So again, from Ettrick, Wisconsin, and the WTPA, I'm Matthew Ingham. Thanks for joining us.